Finally got around to making a video. Oh well. Stranger things happen. Welcome to Thursday Night, gang. If this video seems just a little, well, yellowish, it's because, I don't know, this is the way it looks. Um, I can't give an explanation for it. I wish I could, but I can't. Anyway, onward, upward. The election's on Tuesday. I think I pretty much summed it up. Last video I made before. Or basically said, you just handed this country over to fascism. That's all I'm going to say on it. You know, it just proves once again the utter stupidity of American voters. You know, you're just so fucking retarded, but, you know, what are you going to do? Now all you've done really is just ensure permanent gridlock for the next 2 years, you know, until the presidential cycle rolls around. Anyway. Lord, what else do we do? Oh, this is the first video I've had a chance to do in about a week or so. Obviously, I didn't get around to making one before the Redskins game. Lucky me. Somebody has to explain this one. How do you do this with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game? Now, granted, Donovan McNabb was sacked like 4 times. There were like interceptions. If you wanted to use that as justifiable grounds for, you know, pulled him out of the game, I probably would have understood. But this game was still winnable. It's 1 minute and 10 seconds. It was still winnable. Why you put Rex Grossman in is a mystery. We all know what happened at the end of the game. And then the bullshit starts. You know, basically saying, well, McNabb didn't know this offense. Bullshit. You've known it since April when you traded for him. This was in place. And by the way, it's not like anybody would have figured out, you know, that this offense is trying, basically what Kyle Shanahan's trying to do is the offense he was doing in Houston last year, which, by the way, the Texans are still running and they're having success with it. So you can't sit here and say, well, McNabb didn't know this offense. Bullshit. Then you turn around and say, well, there's something about, what's it, cardiovascular, like a cardiovascular issue. You know, he wasn't up physically. I'm like, no, that's just more bullshit. You're just basically saying you wanted that. And everybody just goes back and forth. And now they get to this point where the other day, they brought in Jamarcus Russell to try him out. I'm like, wait a minute. Jamarcus Russell was not playing anymore. You know, the Raiders bade him bye-bye. And, well, the subject of the Raiders, I'd like to ask this question. How is it that Jason Campbell is somehow succeeding in Oakland? But he's got an answer for that. Please let me know. But still, the fact is, you're trying to bring in Jamarcus Russell. You're trying to bring in J.P. Lozman. I think I heard it today somewhere that they had offered Matt Jones, who last played in Jacksonville, the opportunity to come in and work out. And Matt Jones said, no, I think I'll just stay retired. Those with short memory, Matt Jones was the quarterback at Arkansas. Was it Arkansas? No, yeah, it was Arkansas. I think it was Arkansas or Oklahoma. I forget which. But he was a quarterback first. And the Jaguars made him into a wide receiver. So you can read the writing on the wall here. It's like, okay, you want to shove McNabb out the door now? I mean, 4-4. I mean, hey, okay, we're third in the division. We have a bye week, which is why this may be the only video we'll do between now and somewhere in the next 10 days. But, you know, once again, we have a quarterback controversy in Washington, but, you know, we've gone through this before. Of course, this is a small comparison to what goes on in Dallas. God, how fucked up with the Cal turds. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at that. You know, I keep saying we gotta have the over/under on when Wade Phillips gets fired during the season, because whatever anybody puts up, I'm taking under. Oh my God. I mean, it's a bad situation. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, let's see, what else can I think about? Oh, the World Series. By the way, congratulations to the San Fran Giants. I really had this World Series pegged at 7 games. It went 5. I'm surprised. Maybe it shouldn't be, but you know, it's amazing. They have something in San Fran. I will come forward and say they've had this, all year long. The pitching was just phenomenal, and that's really what I thought this World Series would have come down to. But at any rate, have fun, San Fran. You may not be able to defend this next year. I'm just putting that out right now. Uh, so while we're on the baseball motif, a few notes here concerning the Nationals, even though though Adam Dunn filed for free agency, which does not sit well with me. Mike Rizzo, who was the general manager, now has a new job. He's the team president. He took that over from Stan Kasten. So my only suggestion to Mike Rizzo is if you claim to have an ear, if you claim to have the ear of the Lerner family, try to tell him, re-sign Adam Dunn. Please. It would make me happy. It would make Nationals fans happy. And, oh, God. I saw it today in the paper that they declined Adam Kennedy's option, so he's out. So that's really, in a way, it sort of makes me happy because now we know Danny Espinosa is our second baseman. That much I'm happy about. Believe me, that makes me so happy. To know I saw this guy in the minor leagues and he's getting a shot. This is great. But this is what happened. But, now, of course, the free agent period, the winter meetings, and, the Arizona Fall League and everything else that's connected. Crop stuff. So I'll try to keep track on a lot of things. Okay, so my final note, because it's amazing I get to do a sports video for a change. But this one I leave for last. Well, 2 things actually. The Caps won last night. This thing went in a shootout. I don't know how it's amazing how they took a 3-1 lead. It was 3-1 on Toronto after 2 periods, and somehow they let the Maple Leafs come back, take the lead, and wouldn't you know, Nick Backstrom delivered. Got the game time goal, got the, basically got the clinching shootout goal. So that was fun. But really, what I wanted to talk about, and I saw this the other night. Sorry, saw this the other night when the Wizards played Philadelphia. Hell of a game. I'll say this much, but the hell of a game. John Wall, this is now his team. It's no longer Gilbert Arenas' team, which means I got my jersey sitting here someplace. So I may have the collector's items or bonfire, one of the two. But anyway, this is John Wall's team now, and he showed it. Oh my God. Anything they have talked about with this guy, this is just advertised. He's amazing. And they saw this in overtime where I forgot who it was for the Sixers. It's going down. He was basically going to dunk this thing. John Wall comes running. This is like Darryl Green running down Tony Dorsett. I mean, this was speed, and he got and basically blocked this. Yeah, it's a foul, but I was just amazed just looking at the speed of John Wall just to get there and block this. It was amazing. So, I don't know what good this is going to do as far as the Wizards are concerned, but at least it'll be interesting to watch it. So that pretty much that pretty much concludes everything. God, look at this yellow tint. That's supposed to be a yellow tint. Anyway, we are done. I don't know when I'm going to do another video. I probably may do this before the next Redskins game. I don't know. So as always, it is I, your friendly neighborhood Real Sports Nut. Got this thing will go. Oh, hi. And there we go. So we'll get out of here. I don't know what else I can do. God, my face is a mess. Anyway, we will catch up to you when I feel like catching up to you. So adios, people.